Let me remind you today, your life is not an accident, it is a deliberate assignment. You were not born to merely exist, but to achieve and accomplish something that no one else on this earth can do. And that starts with setting and achieving your goals. Here are 7 steps that will help you move from where you are now to where you're destined to be. Before you can achieve a goal, you must see it clearly. You cannot hit a target you haven't defined. Ask yourself, what do I want? Why do I want it? Your vision must be so clear that you can describe it in vivid detail. Write it down, make it plain. A written vision is like a map. It guides you, keeps you focused, and reminds you of where you're heading. Goals are the steps that turn a dream into reality. Every goal must align with your purpose. You see, purpose is what gives your goals meaning. A goal without purpose is like chasing the wind. It will leave you empty. When you set goals rooted in your purpose, you ignite passion. And passion will push you forward when challenges arise. Purpose creates discipline, and discipline ensures success. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but every mountain is climbed one step at a time. Break your goal into smaller, actionable steps. These steps should be realistic, measurable, and time-bound. For example, if your goal is to write a book, don't just focus on the book as a whole. Focus on writing one chapter, one page, or even one paragraph at a time. Every small step builds momentum. A vision without a plan is simply a wish. Success is not random, it's the result of intentional, strategic action. Your strategy is your roadmap. Ask yourself, who can help me along the way? What obstacles might I face, and how will I overcome them? Remember, a strategy doesn't just prepare you for success, it prepares you for the challenges that come with it. The greatest enemy of success is procrastination. You cannot wait for the perfect time or the perfect conditions, because they will never come. Start where you are with what you have. Consistency is the key. Small, disciplined actions repeated over time produce massive results. Don't wait until you feel motivated. Instead, let your commitment to the goal drive your actions. Distractions are the enemy of progress. The moment you set a goal, life will throw distractions your way. It could be fear, doubt, or even the opinions of others. But you must remain focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. Surround yourself with people and environments that align with your vision. Eliminate anything that doesn't serve your purpose. And remember, focus is not just about what you say yes to, it's also about what you say no to. Achieving a goal is a journey, not a straight line. You must regularly evaluate your progress and be willing to adjust your approach. Ask yourself, what's working? What's not? What do I need to do differently? Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of it. Every mistake teaches you, sharpens you, and prepares you for what's ahead. Adjust, but never quit. Clarifying your vision is the first step to achieving anything meaningful in life. Vision is the lens through which you view your future and the driving force behind all of your efforts. Without a clear vision, you may find yourself drifting aimlessly, uncertain of what to do next or where to go. But when your vision is clear, it acts as a powerful motivator, guiding your decisions, actions, and energy toward a specific outcome. A clear vision is much more than a mere wish or a fleeting idea about the future. It is a deep understanding of where you want to go, why you want to go there, and how you are going to get there. It requires you to tap into your inner desires and your understanding of your potential, because when your vision is truly clear, it resonates deeply within you. It connects with your passions, your purpose, and your goals, forming a roadmap that leads you to where you need to be. To clarify your vision, you need to spend time thinking and reflecting on what truly matters to you. It's not enough to chase someone else's dream or to follow a path that doesn't align with your core values. You must identify what you are truly passionate about, what excites you, and what you believe you were born to do. This will help you to set a vision that is unique to your life and grounded in your own purpose. The first step in clarifying your vision is to ask yourself the most important question: what do I want? This question seems simple, yet it often requires a deep exploration of your desires, fears, and limitations. What do you want out of life? Do you want to build a successful career? Do you want to make a positive impact on the world? Do you want to live a life of peace and fulfillment? The answer to this question must come from within you, not from the expectations or pressures placed on you by society, family, or peers. Take time to reflect on your life so far and consider your accomplishments, challenges, and dreams. What experiences have shaped you? What values do you hold dear? Once you have a clearer understanding of what matters to you, you can start to envision the future you want. The clearer you are about your desires, the more clearly your vision will form. You need to create a mental image of the life you want to lead. Your vision should paint a picture of what your life will look like when you have achieved your most important goals. A key aspect of clarifying your vision is to understand your why. Why do you want to achieve the goals you've set for yourself? What is the underlying motivation driving your ambition? For instance, if your vision includes building a successful business, your why might be to create financial freedom for yourself and your family, or to provide valuable services to the community. Understanding your why helps you stay focused and motivated, especially when faced with obstacles or setbacks. It gives you the perseverance to push through difficult times because you have a compelling reason to keep going. Your vision should be powerful enough to inspire you and others. It should be something that excites you and makes you want to get out of bed every morning. When your vision is aligned with your core desires, it will energize you, and that energy will drive you to take action, even when challenges arise. A compelling vision also serves to attract like-minded people who share your values and are motivated by your mission. A common mistake that many people make when attempting to clarify their vision is thinking too small. They limit their potential by setting goals that are too modest or realistic instead of thinking big and allowing themselves to dream freely. It is important to remember that your vision should stretch you. It should push you beyond your comfort zone and challenge you to grow into the person you are meant to become. When you allow your vision to expand, you tap into a deeper level of creativity and possibility. There are no limits to what you can achieve when you believe in the power of your vision. Once you've identified what you want and why you want it, it's time to define how you will achieve it. This involves setting specific goals and taking concrete steps to make your vision a reality. A key part of achieving your vision is breaking it down into smaller, manageable parts. What are the individual steps you need to take to reach your ultimate goal? Each goal you set should align with your larger vision, and each action you take should move you one step closer to fulfilling your purpose. When you set clear, actionable goals, you give yourself a roadmap for achieving your vision. Each goal represents a milestone along the way to achieving your ultimate outcome. For example, if your vision is to become a published author, your first goal might be to complete the manuscript. Then you may set a goal to find an agent or publisher, and later a goal to market your book successfully. Each of these goals is essential to the larger vision, but it is through the completion of these smaller steps that your vision will eventually come to fruition. Another important aspect of clarifying your vision is to make sure it is written down. The act of writing your vision down brings clarity and accountability. It serves as a reminder of your commitment to your goals and keeps you focused on the bigger picture. Written goals have a higher probability of being accomplished because they create a sense of ownership and responsibility. When you write something down, you are making it real. It's no longer just a fleeting thought, it is something tangible that you are committed to achieving. As you move forward in clarifying your vision, it's crucial to develop a mindset of belief. Belief is the foundation of your vision. Without belief, your vision remains a distant dream, a fantasy. You must believe that what you are envisioning is possible, even if it seems difficult or out of reach. When you believe in your vision, you open the door to unlimited potential. Your belief will guide your actions, strengthen your resolve, and help you to overcome obstacles that may arise along the way. Doubt is the enemy of progress. Replace any doubts you have with a strong belief in your ability to achieve your goals. It is also important to remain flexible with your vision. Life is unpredictable, and along the way you will encounter unforeseen circumstances, roadblocks, and opportunities that may cause you to adjust your course. However, this flexibility does not mean abandoning your vision. It means adapting and finding new ways to achieve your goals even when things don't go as planned. If the path you are on becomes too difficult or unclear, be open to changing directions while keeping your vision intact. The clearer you are about the end goal, the more adaptable you will be in achieving it. To clarify your vision even further, consider visualizing it. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps you see your future with your mind's eye. Spend time imagining yourself living your vision. What does your life look like once you've achieved your goals? How do you feel? What are the specific details of your ideal life? When you visualize your future, you create a mental image of your success, which serves to reinforce your belief and deepen your commitment to your vision. One final aspect of clarifying your vision is to review it regularly. A clear vision is not something that should be created once and then forgotten. It is a dynamic, evolving process that you should revisit often. Take time each day or week to reflect on your vision and adjust it as necessary. Reflect on your progress, update your goals, and refine your strategies as you grow and evolve. Your vision may change over time, and that's okay. As you learn more about yourself and the world around you, you may discover new opportunities or desires that shift your direction. Clarity is the foundation of everything you will accomplish in life. If you are not clear about where you are going, you will not know how to get there. A clear vision will give you direction, focus, and the motivation you need to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. It will empower you to take action and achieve things you never thought possible. So take the time to clarify your vision and make it as vivid, exciting, and inspiring as possible. Your future is waiting for you, but it starts with knowing exactly where you want to go. Understanding your purpose is one of the most profound and empowering aspects of personal development. It is the foundation upon which all of your actions, decisions, and pursuits should be built. When you have a clear understanding of your purpose, it gives your life direction and meaning. It becomes the driving force that pushes you through challenges and encourages you to continue striving for your goals no matter the circumstances. Purpose is the why behind everything you do, and without it, your efforts are often scattered, uncoordinated, and ultimately unfulfilling. To truly understand your purpose, you must first look inward. Purpose is not something that can be dictated by others or found in the external world. It comes from within. The search for your purpose is not about finding a job title, a career, or a title of achievement. It is about discovering the core of who you are, what you stand for, and what you feel deeply called to contribute to the world. Your purpose is a reflection of your deepest desires, passions, values, and talents. It is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of fulfillment and self-expression. The first step toward understanding your purpose is to reflect on your life's experiences, both the triumphs and the struggles. Look back at the moments that have shaped you, the times when you felt most alive, most engaged, and most connected to the world around you. What were you doing in those moments? What was it about those experiences that sparked such joy, satisfaction, or meaning? Your purpose is often hidden within the things that excite you, the things that make you feel deeply alive. By understanding these key moments and passions, you can begin to connect the dots and understand where your purpose lies. Often, we are influenced by external pressures and societal expectations that define success in narrow ways through wealth, status, or material possessions. We chase after these things, believing they are the measure of fulfillment, only to find that they do not provide the lasting satisfaction we long for. This is because purpose is not about external markers of success. It is about aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires, which may look very different from what the world tells you is valuable. To understand your purpose, you must look beyond superficial goals and focus on what truly resonates with your soul. At its core, purpose is about serving something greater than yourself. It is about contributing to the world in a way that leaves a lasting impact and aligns with your values. This contribution may take many forms: helping others, creating something of value, inspiring those around you, or simply living with integrity. When you understand your purpose, you realize that your actions are not merely about personal gain, but about contributing to a larger, more meaningful cause. This shift in perspective is liberating because it removes the pressure of constant self-promotion and instead directs your focus toward creating value for others and making a positive difference. Your purpose is also inherently connected to your strengths and talents. It is unlikely that your purpose will be something you struggle with or feel forced into. Instead, it is something that aligns naturally with your skills, abilities, and passions. If you take the time to identify your unique strengths, whether they lie in creativity, leadership, compassion, or problem solving, you will find that your purpose often emerges from these talents. Purpose is about expressing your full potential in a way that serves others. When you tap into your strengths and talents, you are more capable of fulfilling your purpose because it feels natural, effortless, and fulfilling. Understanding your purpose also involves recognizing the values that drive you. Values are the guiding principles by which you live your life. They dictate the decisions you make and the actions you take. If you are living a life that is not in alignment with your core values, it is easy to feel disconnected or unfulfilled. Your values provide the framework for your purpose because they define what is most important to you. For example, if one of your core values is honesty, your purpose might revolve around transparency in your work or helping others live more authentically. If compassion is a core value, your purpose could involve serving others, whether through direct care, social justice, or community building. By identifying your values, you can gain clarity on what truly drives you and align your purpose accordingly. There are times when your purpose might seem unclear or elusive. In these moments, it is important to practice patience and persistence. Purpose is not always something that is immediately evident, and it can take time to uncover. It often requires a process of trial and error, exploration, and self-discovery. You may not find your purpose in a single moment of realization, but rather in a gradual unfolding over time. Trust the process and be open to new experiences and learning opportunities. As you move through life, pay attention to the moments when you feel most engaged, fulfilled, and passionate. These moments are often signals that you are getting closer to understanding your purpose. One of the most powerful ways to understand your purpose is through introspection. Set aside quiet time for self-reflection, away from distractions, to truly listen to your inner voice. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence can help you connect with your inner thoughts and emotions. In these moments of solitude, ask yourself questions like, what am I most passionate about? What makes me feel alive? What do I want to contribute to the world? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions help you tap into the deeper layers of your soul and uncover the truth about what really matters to you. When you understand your purpose, you will also notice a profound shift in your perspective. Life no longer feels like a series of random events or challenges to be survived. Instead, each experience becomes an opportunity to learn, grow, and align yourself more closely with your purpose. Whether you are facing adversity or enjoying success, you will begin to see everything through the lens of your purpose. Challenges become stepping stones toward growth, while successes are celebrated as affirmations of your journey. Understanding your purpose also requires you to confront the limitations and fears that might be holding you back. Often we are afraid of living our purpose because it requires stepping outside of our comfort zones and embracing uncertainty. The fear of failure, judgment, or rejection can keep us from taking bold action. However, when you are deeply connected to your purpose, these fears become less significant. You realize that the cost of not living your purpose is far greater than the discomfort of facing fear. The more you commit to your purpose, the less power fear holds over you. You understand that living authentically and in alignment with your purpose is the key to a truly fulfilling life. Your purpose is not fixed, it can evolve over time. As you grow and change, so too may your understanding of your purpose. This does not mean you are lost or directionless. Rather, it indicates that your understanding of yourself is deepening and expanding. New experiences, relationships, and insights may shift your perspective and cause you to refine or reframe your purpose. Embrace this process of growth and change, knowing that it is part of the journey toward greater clarity and fulfillment. Ultimately, understanding your purpose gives you the power to live a life that is aligned with your true self. It allows you to make intentional decisions, live with integrity, and contribute meaningfully to the world. When you live with purpose, every action you take is infused with a sense of meaning and intention. You are no longer just going through the motions, you are actively creating a life that reflects who you truly are. Purpose serves as a compass, guiding you through life's challenges and triumphs, ensuring that every step you take is a step toward fulfillment, contribution, and lasting impact. So take the time to explore your purpose, dig deep, reflect on your passions, values, and strengths, and trust the process of discovery. As you understand your purpose more fully, you will discover a new level of clarity, power, and fulfillment in your life. Your purpose is the key to living authentically, making a difference, and achieving the success and happiness you truly desire. Breaking things down is an essential skill in achieving any goal. When we embark on a journey to fulfill our dreams or aspirations, the path can often seem daunting. The vision we have for ourselves may appear distant, and the task ahead may feel overwhelming. This is where the process of breaking things down becomes invaluable. It involves taking a large, complex objective and dividing it into smaller, manageable steps that are easier to navigate and accomplish. By breaking things down, we transform a seemingly insurmountable challenge into a series of achievable milestones that build upon each other. The first step in breaking something down is to gain a clear understanding of the overall goal. Without clarity on what you are trying to achieve, it's impossible to break it into parts. Take the time to define the goal as specifically as possible. For instance, if your goal is to lose weight, instead of simply saying, I want to lose weight, define how much weight you want to lose and by when. If your goal is to start a business, outline what kind of business it is, who your target market is, and what product or service you aim to provide. The more specific and clear you are about your goal, the easier it will be to break it down into actionable steps. Once you have a clear vision of your goal, the next step is to break it down into key components. These are the major aspects that contribute to the achievement of your goal. If we return to the example of losing weight, the key components might include nutrition, exercise, and mental mindset. For starting a business, the key components could include market research, product development, and branding. These components are like the main pillars that support your ultimate goal. By identifying these broad categories, you are able to focus on the larger aspects of your goal before getting into the finer details. Next, take each of these key components and break them down further into smaller tasks or actions. These tasks should be specific, measurable, and achievable within a reasonable time frame. Going back to the example of weight loss, if one of your components is exercise, a small task could be walk for 30 minutes every day or complete a strength training routine 3 times a week. In the context of starting a business, one task might be research competitive pricing for the next week or schedule 3 meetings with potential suppliers. Each of these tasks serves as a building block that contributes to the larger goal. By focusing on the small, actionable steps, the seemingly overwhelming challenge begins to feel more manageable. At this stage, it's important to set deadlines for each of these tasks. Time frames help to create a sense of urgency and provide structure. Without deadlines, it's easy to delay or procrastinate on tasks, especially when the goal feels distant or intimidating. For instance, if one of your tasks is to research competitor pricing, setting a deadline of complete research by the end of the week creates focus and accountability. Deadlines provide a tangible sense of progress as you move from one task to the next. As you work through these smaller tasks, it's crucial to track your progress. Tracking allows you to see how far you've come and serves as a reminder of the work that still needs to be done. It can be motivating to check off completed tasks and see the progress you've made. Tracking your progress also allows you to identify any obstacles or setbacks early on so you can address them before they become major roadblocks. Keeping a journal, using a project management tool, or simply marking off tasks on a to-do list are effective ways to stay organized and keep track of your progress. Breaking things down doesn't just involve organizing tasks, it also requires prioritizing them. Not every task is of equal importance, and some will have a more significant impact on your goal than others. It's important to determine which tasks are the most critical and which ones can be done later or delegated to others. Prioritizing tasks ensures that you are spending your time and energy on the most important activities rather than getting bogged down with less significant details. For example, when starting a business, the priority might be securing funding or finding a manufacturer, while tasks like designing your website or creating social media profiles can wait until the essentials are in place. Prioritization helps you to focus on what really matters and avoid distractions that can delay your progress. Another key aspect of breaking things down is maintaining flexibility. While it's important to have a plan in place, things don't always go according to schedule. Life has a way of throwing curveballs that can derail even the most well thought out plans. When this happens, it's important to be able to adjust your timeline, reassess your priorities, or even reevaluate certain tasks. Flexibility doesn't mean abandoning the goal, it means being adaptable and finding new ways to continue moving forward. For example, if you encounter an unexpected delay in shipping your business product, you might adjust your timeline or shift your focus to other tasks that don't rely on the product's arrival. By being flexible, you maintain momentum even when things don't go as planned. As you break things down and work through each of the smaller tasks, it's also essential to stay motivated. Motivation can fluctuate, and there will be times when you feel stuck, discouraged, or frustrated. This is where the importance of maintaining a positive mindset comes into play. Remind yourself of why you started and remember that every small task you complete brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Sometimes it's helpful to take a step back and celebrate the small wins, even if they seem insignificant. Completing a task, no matter how small, is progress. You are building momentum with each step, and this momentum will eventually carry you through to the finish line. Breaking things down also requires consistent effort. Consistency is key to progress, especially when it comes to long-term goals. It's easy to get excited at the start and make a big push. But the real work lies in staying committed over time. This is where breaking your goal into manageable tasks becomes so valuable. By focusing on one small task at a time, you avoid feeling overwhelmed, and the consistency you develop builds compounding results over time. Even when motivation wanes, the habit of consistently completing small tasks will keep you on track and ensure that you continue moving forward. One of the greatest benefits of breaking things down is the sense of control it provides. Large goals can often make us feel powerless or unsure of where to begin. But when you break the goal into smaller, actionable tasks, you regain a sense of control. Each task is within your ability to accomplish, and by completing them, you create your own path forward. This sense of control helps you to feel empowered and motivated, knowing that you are actively working towards your goal and making progress every day. Moreover, breaking things down allows for continuous improvement. As you move through your task and make progress, you will inevitably learn new things, encounter new challenges, and refine your approach. This learning process is an essential part of the journey, as it helps you become more skilled and knowledgeable. As you continue breaking down tasks and making progress, you will find more efficient ways of doing things, improve your decision making, and develop a deeper understanding of your goal and how to achieve it. It's important to remember that breaking things down is not about taking shortcuts or avoiding hard work. Rather, it's about creating a structured approach to the larger goal so that you can tackle it with focus and purpose. It's about eliminating the overwhelm and making each step feel like a natural progression toward your end result. By breaking the goal into smaller parts, you make the process of achieving it more manageable and ultimately more rewarding. The act of breaking things down is a powerful tool for achieving success. It transforms an intimidating and overwhelming task into a series of smaller, manageable steps that can be accomplished one by one. It provides clarity, structure, and focus, and it empowers you to move forward with confidence. As you work through each task and achieve each milestone, you gain momentum and motivation, gradually moving closer to your ultimate goal. Breaking things down allows you to take control of your journey, stay consistent, and ultimately achieve what once seemed impossible. Creating a strategy is a critical component of achieving any goal. A strategy provides a roadmap that guides you from where you are to where you want to be. It is a blueprint for success, helping you navigate the complexities of life and ensuring that your efforts are aligned with your vision. Without a well thought out strategy, it becomes easy to drift, lose focus, or waste time on activities that don't contribute to your end goal. A strategy gives you a sense of purpose, direction, and structure, helping you move forward with clarity and intent. The first step in creating a strategy is to define your goal clearly. You cannot craft an effective strategy without knowing precisely what you want to achieve. Goals can often feel vague or overwhelming, but it's essential to break them down into specific, measurable, and time-bound objectives. For example, if your goal is to build a successful business, a vague goal might be start a business, but a more specific goal could be launch a business within the next 12 months that generates a profit of $50,000 in the first year. By clearly defining your goal, you set a concrete target to aim for, which serves as the foundation of your strategy. Once your goal is clearly defined, it's important to assess your current situation. Where are you right now in relation to your goal? This involves taking stock of your current skills, resources, and limitations. Understanding where you stand allows you to identify the gap between your present position and where you want to be. For instance, if your goal is to launch a business, your current situation might include limited experience in entrepreneurship, a lack of financial resources, and no clear understanding of your target market. By acknowledging where you are, you can create a more realistic and achievable strategy that takes into account the challenges you need to overcome. After assessing your current situation, the next step is to gather the necessary resources. Every goal requires certain resources, whether they are financial, intellectual, or emotional. Resources might include things like capital, equipment, time, knowledge, skills, and people. Understanding what resources you need is crucial for building a strategy. If you lack the necessary resources, your strategy must include ways to acquire them. For example, if you need funding for your business, your strategy might involve applying for loans, seeking investors, or crowdfunding. If you lack the necessary skills or knowledge, your strategy might include taking courses, hiring mentors, or teaming up with people who possess the expertise you need. Gathering resources is about equipping yourself with what's required to succeed, and it forms a critical part of your strategic plan. A key element of strategy is identifying potential obstacles. It is inevitable that you will face challenges along the way, but a good strategy prepares you for these challenges in advance. Identifying potential obstacles helps you to anticipate problems before they arise and develop contingency plans to address them. For example, if you are trying to lose weight, potential obstacles might include lack of time to exercise, temptation to eat unhealthy foods, or injury. By acknowledging these obstacles early on, you can create a strategy that includes solutions or workarounds. If time is a challenge, your strategy could involve scheduling exercise sessions into your calendar or finding ways to exercise at home. If temptation is an issue, your strategy might include meal planning, food prep, or finding healthier alternatives. By addressing potential obstacles up front, you prepare yourself mentally and practically for the challenges you will face. Once you've gathered the necessary resources and identified potential obstacles, the next step is to break your goal into smaller, actionable steps. A strategy is not just about setting a goal, it's about outlining the specific steps required to reach that goal. These steps serve as a blueprint that guides your actions, providing a clear pathway to success. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, actionable steps might include exercising 3 times a week, tracking your food intake, and getting enough sleep each night. These are concrete actions that, when executed consistently, lead to progress. Breaking your goal into smaller steps helps you to avoid feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of the task and makes it easier to stay focused. Each small step brings you closer to your ultimate goal, and the momentum built along the way keeps you motivated. At this stage, it's also important to set deadlines for each of the smaller steps. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help you stay on track. Without deadlines, it's easy to put things off or lose focus. When you set deadlines, you create a timeline for achieving your goal, which helps you to monitor your progress and keep yourself accountable. For example, if one of your steps is to complete market research for your business, set a deadline for completing the research within the next 2 weeks. If another step is to launch your website, set a deadline for launching it within the next month. Deadlines help you prioritize tasks, organize your time, and create a sense of discipline in your actions. They provide structure to your strategy and ensure that you stay focused on your objectives. Accountability is another essential component of a good strategy. It's easy to let things slide when you're working alone, but accountability helps keep you motivated and on track. Accountability can come from a variety of sources: mentors, friends, family, or even a support group. When you share your goals with others, you are more likely to take them seriously and take the necessary steps to achieve them. For example, if you have a goal to run a marathon, telling a friend about it creates an external source of accountability. Your friend can check in with you, ask about your progress, and even run with you. In the case of starting a business, having a mentor can help you stay accountable by offering guidance and advice, as well as pushing you to take action when necessary. Accountability doesn't just hold you responsible, it also provides encouragement and motivation, making the journey toward your goal less isolating and more supportive.